Welcome back, everybody, to the halftime show for HBCU Esports. Man, I'm super excited. We have one of our ambassadors and supporters, Juwan Morgan, a rising star in the NBA for the Utah Jazz. Juwan, what is up with you, my friend?
How you doing? I'm good, man. Just out here trying to get better every day. I'm excited.
No, for sure, bro. And I really appreciate you taking out some time, And just for the viewers listening in, I've been fortunate to work and get to know Jawan's agent, Keith, who is a phenomenal guy. And it honestly has been helping me navigate throughout the sports space. So this is, their agency giving back and really supporting a good cause and wanting to see the improvement of HBCUs and building out their esports programs. So, Jawan, bro, one of my first questions to you is, like, what is NBA life like now, right? We went from the bubble, now we're at no fans. Like, has it
hmm
impacted how you play on the court and like how you prepare for games?
Um, I would say a little bit, but not as much as you would think. I think the bubble was a little bit more um, enclosed, and then like also just it felt like more like a scrimmage setting, a
Right.
close scrimmage setting, just because it was a small gym, and the fan sound sounded a lot louder just because it was a lot smaller and the speakers were like all concentrated in one
Right.
spot. But I think with the no fans, it's different for sure. But I think it takes a different mindset to get ready to play in in a huge arena with no fans rather than like almost like a practice gym with no fans.
And it was crazy. I've been reading a couple articles and seeing a couple stories, right? Because you know how like it's always it just happens, right? In practice and
Mm,
scrimmages, dudes is gonna try stuff that you may not try necessarily in game time. So like I was reading
exactly.
like a couple of players like I mean in the bubble guys was getting off. And do you think a lot of that is because it felt as if it was like that hardcore practice and scrimmage versus like packed out arena, fans everywhere kind of a thing?
Yeah, I think so, and I think the fans play a big part in the game too. And I think with the bubble, it was like you're all the teammates were the biggest fans just because you could hear
Right.
everything. And so if somebody's going off and you hear your teammates hyping you up, usually you don't hear that because the crowd's going crazy. But if you hear all your teammates hyping you up, that just make you, get into a different bag. And next thing you know, they up to 40, 50 points.
Right. It's crazy, bro. There was like some high scoring games I was checked into last season in the bubble. So, tell me this, bro. In the bubble, man, were you one of the people? Did you bring your console or gaming system down to Orlando?
Oh yeah, of course. That was the first thing I packed.
I got you. I got you. So you're a big 2K player, and like, how has your love for gaming grown, considering that like you have had to been socially distant, you guys have been away from friends and family. Have you find yourself gaming more, or like consistently about the same?
Um, I would say definitely more, which is
Okay.
saying a lot for me because I already game too much as it is. But I think just then, I think it for our team anyway. I think it just got us closer together because next, I found out that everybody on the team like got different games that I play, and just so playing those games with them. Next, we got more stuff to talk about. I think that really opened up our camaraderie as a team, and I think it helped us. And I think it showed on the court, just everybody trusting each other more than before, and just like even some of the guys that didn't play much, knowing how some of the other guys think just because of how they play 2K or how they play
Right.
Call of Duty, stuff like that.
Dude, you touched on a really good point, and I think I'll just bubble that into the word of like camaraderie, right? Because that's
hmm
exactly what HBCU Esports and the brand that we represent is really supposed to be a community and bringing everybody together. Because when you look at data, right? I mean, it doesn't matter if you're tall, if you're short, if you're big, if you're small. If your fingers work well and you can play the game, like you're gonna
hmm
find friends in that space. And so, like, very similar to what we're doing with this here is giving equal opportunity for minority students that attend these HBCUs to then have a platform to competitively play against each other. So that way they can feel just like, again, the guy that's on the bench that get the same type of feeling and communion and connectivity as like yourself get or like even Donovan Mitchell or some of your other teammates, right? That
Right.
network is very, very important. So one of my next questions is, man, like, how do you, as a professional basketball player, how do you think there's ways that you can use your platform to give back to those who are less fortunate? And I think it would be cool, man, if you could talk about the event that we were helping put together, like for your home church and things like that as well.
Mhm. I think there's a lot of ways, like all the time. whenever somebody posts about like how we got like a win or something in Fortnite or not Fortnite, but I mean Fortnite too, but Call of Duty, but just them like DMing me like, oh, what's your gamer tag? Like I'd love to play, and just interacting with those guys there is just like you could see that it's making their day. So I mean, like even small things like that, because like I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a game. Like I'm not
Right.
worried about trying to do anything else, and it's just like playing the game with them makes their entire day, maybe even week, because maybe they don't have people to play with. So I think that's part of giving back. And then also with the event that we put on, it was just because so many people, like it's a military base, so many people move in, so many people move out, so it's kind
Right.
of hard to have a consistent friend base there. But I think over the game, just with like the advancement of online gaming and just crossplay now, I think that gives you like a lifelong friend because no matter where we go, gamers are going to have their games.
Right. Without a doubt, and bro, I can attest to that, bro. Like, there's literally friends I made in ninth and 10th grade playing Halo 2 and Halo 3 on Xbox Live that like I'm still cool with to this very day, and we still stay in touch, etc. So, I think that's a really,
Yeah.
really good point. So, like, my final question to you, my friend, is okay, cool. NBA season is going to, come to an end pretty soon. What are you looking forward to getting back to, like, in a post-COVID world that you may have missed out on, like, these past couple of months?
Ooh, I mean, for me, I don't really leave the house much as it is,
I got you.
but I think just seeing people again, just going out, being able to interact, just not having that fear of like, okay, like I don't know if they really abiding by, the different rules and stuff. So like, you just gotta hit one of these and keep it moving. But at the same time, it's just like there's so many things that you have to think about now. And before you used to be able to just, all right, I wanna go out to eat nice dinner, just to get out the house. Now it's just like, okay, we got to plan around this. Like, where have you been the last couple of days and all that. So I think just really just the normal interactions outside of
Got
the
you.
house and outside of for me, like the team community. I think just that's what I'm looking forward to most.
Well, look, man, look. I'm hoping that we get there too. I'm tired of second guessing myself when I want to go to the grocery store, the mall, etc. But no,
Yeah.
we're moving towards that direction. But no, Juwan, like we're really appreciative for you, your time today. We're really appreciative of Keith as well. So I mean, you all are part of the family now, and I feel the same thing about you all as we continue to cultivate and develop these relationships. So man, we're going to sign off here, but we really appreciate it. We wish you the best, safe travels back to Utah, and good luck on your upcoming game this Sunday, man.
Will do. Thank you.
All right, man. Talk to you later.
Yep.